Welcome back, Mech Warriors. This is Oldbob 10025 with the tips and hints part 2 for the new Steam players out there, trying to help you out there, trying to get some tips and hints for you. Go ahead and if you have any questions, leave a message down below. Go ahead and follow, subscribe, and then I'll get back to you. And here goes the tips. C-bills and Mechwarrior credits. Now there's two different types of money inside the game itself. C-bills is what you get for free for playing each and every match that you go and play. Mechwarrior credits is what you purchase with real life money inside the mech lab, inside the store itself. So C-bills are used for a lot of different things. You go inside the mech lab, you can purchase, say, a machine gun. If I have enough of those, so let me go find some I don't have. Here we go. You want to purchase that, it will cost 800,000. So then that's C-bills. That's what that blue one is. Mechwarrior credits is what you purchase. I have 579. What you purchase for mechs or certain types of things that go on. I'll show you where those are now. So if you want to say like camo specs, you could buy camo specs. That's cost 750 Mechwarrior credits to have that type of camo. Or I could go with, say, tiger stripe or woodland pattern. Just all depends what you want to do. And also you could buy colors, whatever color you want to have or color scheme you want to have there. It costs 750 Mechwarrior credits, not C-bills. C-bills are the free ones you get. So we'll go to the store real quick. Oh, we don't want to save that. So the Mechwarrior credits, if you want to buy a certain type of like the Jenner 2C Snowfall camouflage, will cost 375. You buy bundles that actually cost Mechwarrior credits, which you purchase inside the Mechwarrior to purchase like MC. This button way down here brings you to another website, which goes to the PGI like website. Now you can buy mech bays, which are 300 each, Mechwarrior credits, or battle mechs. Now battle mechs are different though, because they have several different types of battle mechs. They got the champion mechs, and then they also have the hero mechs. Champion mechs give you plus 30% XP. Hero mechs give you plus 30% C-bills per match. So, but they also cost Mechwarrior credits. Now, if you want to purchase a Jenner D, it will cost you 3 million credits, or C-bills. Comp-store credits, I think is what it's called. Comp-store bills or something like that. But that's generally like the stuff you get for free when playing a match. These obviously Mechwarrior credits, you got to purchase that. If you want to buy boosters, let's say premium time gives you an extra 50% gained XP and 50% gained C-bill boost for 1 day. Those cost money. So I believe it's $6 for 1,200 Mechwarrior credits, $6.75 or $6.95. I forgot, but that's generally what you use to purchase. Go purchase those, and then the consumables you can purchase those as well. Generally, I don't recommend as a new player to go and purchase these because it's really almost not worth it unless you know what you're doing. Off for right now, and just get the ones that cost C-bills only. Go to Mech Lab. You could also purchase modules or these down here or the consumables. It tells you right here. Yellow is Mechwarrior credits. Blue is C-bills. How to purchase mechs in Mechwarrior. Now what happens is when you play the game itself, you get something called a mech bay, and you got to purchase the mechs for the mech bay. Mech bays are sometimes free with special events that the game gives out to you for free, which are pretty easy to get a lot of times, and normally have about once or twice a month. And you usually get about 2 or 3 mech bays at that time, or you go to faction play and play the factions. I'll get into factions later on another video. That takes a whole video to go and do. Don't do factions unless you have your own mechs. 4 really good mechs that you can have up to 250 tons. I'll get into that like later on like another video. So in order to go purchase a mech, you go to store, battle mechs, whatever type you want to do. If we purchase a champion one with Mechwarrior credits, assault mechs, medium mechs, light and heavy, like whatever you want to go and buy. Pretty much you want to buy a fire starter, you can buy one for 2,662,342, or this one right here. And that's basically how you purchase a mech. But you have to have a mech bay inside. You have to have a mech bay. So when you go to Mech Lab or go select mech, it will tell you how many mech bays you have here. 39 out of 40. So I need a little bit more. I'll be purchasing some more probably pretty soon. I don't know when, but I will get more though. But generally, as you see my mechs here, my light mechs, I have a crap load. I have 23 of them, and that uses up a lot of space. That's basically how you buy mechs. Cockpit items. First, go to cockpit under Mech Lab, and what you do is for the ones you own, hit owned, and then you can get rid of them by remove the item, and then you add it. Hanging mounted cell. So let's say, and it will show you basically what you have right there. And then if you want to see how it looks, we preview it. Looks like that. And then also the air horns mounted. Go down. If I want to say the kicker, I want to preview like what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like. And then the preview for this one. That's how you go ahead and change your stuff. If you want to get rid of them, you hit remove item. This has your reset to last save. Boom, they're up, and that's it. That's how you do it. Camo specs. To change the camo pattern of your mechs, just go to pattern. Go to well, actually, I'll get another mech. It'd be a lot better. Let's get to a locust. That sounds like a plan. Get to locust here. Camo specs. To change the pattern of your mech itself, you could either do unlockable or one shots. One shots only cost a lot less. If you like the mech a lot, just do a one shot, only costs 75 Mechwarrior credits. Let's go down. I want to have, say, let's do the pirate one. That looks kind of cool. And then you go to colors. You either go to owned, the ones you own, or you could go to all. It has all these colors here. You can do whatever you want here and then purchase them. So let's say I want to purchase this one. That costs 625. Probably not going to do that, or 500. I'm probably not going to do that one for camo light green, but that's how you get colors. Now, you also get colors from just playing the game itself and doing events. Like I said, once or twice a month, they have a really nice event and you get free stuff. Skills. Pretty easy for skills. What happens in skills is you have to have 3 mechs in order to advance into the next level of skills. And I'll show you what those look like. So this is my Pirate's Bane here. I'm going to go to mech tree. If you only have 1 mech, you're only able to get these skills right here. If you have 3 mechs, you have to get all 3 mechs into all this area, all these areas here. Where I think this one's like 3,500, 2,500, and that's XP points. XP is on the left-hand side here, showing 50,000. I've been using this mech a lot. So once you get all 3 mechs with all these skills here, you're able to actually go to the elite skill tree and do these: quick ignition, fast fire, pinpoint, speed tweak. Speed tweak's nice for a light mech. So basically, once you get all 3 of those, you're able to get a module slot. I'll show you what those look like in just a second, but you have to get all 3 of your mechs on this, all 3 of the mechs on this, and then you're able to start working on the module slots. This is like 21,000. I think each one is like 21,000 each to go and get the skill points. So, and I'll show you what the module slot looks like. Module slots are nice. Okay, so the simple way to do this is, normally I would only have these here, 3 weapon modules and 2 mech modules. But with the skill tree, and I have the elite skill, I have the mastered of the skill tree itself, so I'm able to have an extra mech or weapons module slot. So if I want to have, say, a bunch of mech modules, I can have that, and then 3 weapon modules, and vice versa. I can have 4 weapon modules or 2 mech modules. Just all depends what you want to have. To change your keyboard settings, here is the fun part. Go to keyboard, under settings, go to keyboard, and let's say your fire selecting group, let's give an example here. What you got to do is double click this area here, which is the key map. This is your key map that you have for your keyboard. So toggle zoom, let's say that one there. You got to double click and it says bind key, and once it says bind key, you hit a button, the I. Now that button is I. If you want to take it out, you click that, boom, done. Don't have to worry about it. That's how you go ahead and save your key binds to your keyboard. And if you want to do cool shot, just double click it real quick until it says bind key, and you figure out which key you want to have for it. There you go, and that's how you do keyboard controls. Testing grounds. Anytime you want to go test out a weapon grouping, or see if you're going to overheat a lot, or see what map is good, or even just to check out different maps, you go to testing grounds. Go to testing grounds, Forest Colony, Frozen City, whatever map. They have all the maps here, even ones for the faction play, or vaults, and just kind of figure out where you need to go. Get used to the map itself, which will help new players immensely if you use this. Mortaga, Frozen City Night, Frozen City, whatever you want to do, it has all the different maps you want to have there, and just double click it and go hit like OK. Now actually, that way you get used to actually going to each different type of map, figuring out where you need to go, figuring out where the drop points are, and everything else. Inventory. This is everything you have. I wouldn't recommend selling anything until you know what you're doing. Just go to inventory, use weapon systems, equipment, modules, or omnipods. All depends what you want to do, but I would not recommend selling any mechs if you can avoid it. For the simple reason is, see, Gridiron, I spent Mechwarrior credits for. It doesn't tell you if you spend Mechwarrior credits, you're only going to get 776,000 C-bills. Not worth it. In 1 or 2 games, you could get that no problem. Now, probably about 3 games or so, you get that no problem with like 3 wins. Not a problem at all. But do not sell your mechs. Just keep them. If you have problems with actually getting the mech labs, you do faction play, or you can go ahead and just go purchase Mechwarrior credits and get them for 300 Mechwarrior credits per mech bay. Do not sell weapon systems. The same thing. Trust me. At the beginning I made the mistake of selling a bunch of stuff. Now I'm getting the stuff back again, and it's a pain in the butt. Equipment. You're looking at engines. Do not sell your engines. I know this. I know it looks like a lot of money, but you will get that money. Just a little bit of a grind. You don't have to worry about it. Do not sell your engines or anything else. Modules. Same thing. Modules. Keep the modules. Keep them because you will use them later on. It just depends what type. It's not worth it because you're spending 4 million for a target info gathering like module, and you only get 2 million, so it's like half. So it's not even worth it to go and do anything. Same thing with Omnipod. Just keep them. Keep everything you have there. Do not sell your stuff. To select mechs that you have in your mech bay, just hit select mech, Mando, whatever you want to do for it. You could click this little button, which shows expand and collapse what it can do. It has 4 energy ports. It means it has 4 energy weapons and 1 anti-missile system. Also, it tells you your quirks, energy range plus 15%, and energy heat generation plus 10%. So that tells you kind of like what you kind of want to have on your mech. It will help you out, gives you extra bonuses. So do not sell. And then also you can do this as well for the quirks, and it shows you, just keep your mouse over whatever it is, and it shows you exactly what's on the mech itself, how fast, the max engine, all different stats you need to have for each and every mech that you have. As you see, I like light. You the speed. Unfortunately, it doesn't have any speed because I've knocked out the engines. Made the mistake before of selling my engines, so now I have to switch out engines like crazy, and it sucks. This tells you all the different. I don't know much about this kind of stuff, but it tells you acceleration, deceleration, pitch, angles, and everything else. If you know it, cool. More power to you, type of thing. And let's say the Panther, it shows you that. Then also too, if you do have a hero mech or a champion mech, it says H or S. Chassis bonus plus 30%, which gives you a C-bill bonus of plus 30%. The hero mech gives me C-bill boost of 30%. I do have a heavy. I'll show you that. That's a champion mech. Gives me an XP bonus of 30%. So a champion only gives 30% XP. Hero mechs give 30% C-bills. That's generally like how you go and select your mech. And then once you select your mech, just go to that, click your mech, and then deselect that one. And then you go ahead and hit Mech Lab, and you're able to go ahead and do whatever you want to go ahead and do whatever you want to it. Take it out, do whatever. Looking for a group. This is so in case you're alone, you could actually look for another group of people to play with. So you do LFG, it's on the bottom right next to the little people. You go to LFG, and this tells you exactly what it is. It's for solo queues or group queues. Click that. And then add me to looking for group queue, looking for public group or community warfare. Community warfare is a faction group. Don't do that unless you have your stuff together. And you can either you can create a group if you want to. You can create a private lobby. Do whatever you want to do for that. Right now, there's not a lot of people using looking for group, so just let you know about that. Also, they have the add chat and friends. So I have, obviously, looks like a lot of friends here. I have a lot of people I banned, so that's also people I banned as well from playing with me, and that's another thing I'll show you on another video. So friends list, you just basically click on them, send message, invite to unit, block player, or remove player. It just all depends what you want to do. I recommend either sending message, invite player. They're your friend, that's cool, so you don't have to worry about it. And then anytime you get a message like alert, it'll be under alerts, and I'll show you like a friend request, or someone wants to talk to you like in unit chat or lobby or what have you. Sensitivity. Now you can bring it up or down depending on what you want to do, depending on how good your hands are. I got pretty okay hands, so I put it up to max. But this is general, so your lasers don't go all over the place when you go and shoot, because you get so excited. shooting the other mech. I know I do sometimes. It's kind of fun. It's fun. It's kind of fun, exciting. You could also do enable all chat, which means you could talk to everyone inside the channel when you go play the game. All you gotta do is hit T for talk to everybody. Faction chat, team chat, and then all chat. The audio, you do whatever you want here, but like enable VoIP. And in order to talk to anybody, you hit the left caps lock key. You go talk in game. Video, obviously, you can do whatever you want here. I put mine to low and everything else, and you go to advance and then adjust it from there. I just do it because I'm just a stickler on lag. I hate it. Keyboard, obviously I went over to keyboards, all the different keyboard throttles and everything else you want to do inside here. I don't use a lot of this, but I use some of it, not much. Controller, that's something I haven't used yet, but I will soon. There you go. Looks, oh, okay. Looks like I got a public group invite. In fact, I will not do this right now because I'm actually making a video. But he wants to do a public group invite. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and like decline. It's just really okay. It's good to go and say, hey, I can't do it, just so you actually get some friends out there. So that's basically one of the things that I wanted to go and show you for the new players. You will get some people that are total D-bags, but don't worry about it. It's a very good community of people. They're very nice, and we try to help you guys as much as possible. If you make mistakes, you're going to make mistakes. I make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. You don't have to worry about it. I recommend that you go ahead and learn from the mistakes. That'll be one of the best things you can do. But if you make mistakes, someone goes bonkers on you, when the game ends, you can left click their name of whoever went bananas on you and started cussing you out. And there's a whole list of different things you can report them for, like say chat abuse, abusive language. Block them. If you don't like that person when you're playing with them, you also can block them as well from never playing with that person again, which is highly recommendable because it's a very good community of people. It's not like World of Tanks where every game, if they lose, they want to fly over your house and kill you. So the community of Mechwarrior is one of the best I've ever seen as far as helping people out, saying, hey, don't worry about it. You know, we're going to have a fun time. Enjoy the game. That's all you got to do, man. Really appreciate you watching. Sorry, my voice is getting there. Really appreciate you watching. I know you can watch other YouTubers, but definitely I really appreciate you watching mine. It makes me feel good. I'm not talking to myself making these videos for nobody, but I make them for you, and because you are what makes this game great. And I will see you on the battlefield. If you have any questions or comments, or write them down. Go ahead and type them down below. If you have anything else you want to know, any questions about anything, I will go ahead and try to answer them as best as possible. Leave the question down below, and go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I will go ahead and make as many videos for you guys as possible, trying to get you to know what's going on as well. Thank you, and I will see you on the battlefield. Okay.